What's going on YouTube? Alright, so today we're gonna be talking about, hey, if people clown you while working on 9 to 5, hey, don't even say nothing, gang. Just keep it pushing. Alright, so let's get into the video. Alright, so basically what I mean by this is, so as y'all know, I work at Amazon, and I was at work yesterday, and this older man, about like 40 years old, 30 years old, he was like, man, he said, man, you always at work. He said, you got a life? I was like, yeah. He said, man, he said, you can't. He said, because you always be at work. And I was like, damn. I said, hey, a nigga trying to get his things, nigga trying to get his things together, you know? I'm trying to get the car. I'm just trying to save up money. I blew over $10,000 in the last probably 6 months. So I'm trying to work on getting that back too. And he's just like, oh, he said, I ain't know that. He's like, you doing better than me when I was your age. And actually, I was like, what you was doing at my age? He was like, man, he said, I was outside getting drunk and smoking. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, we two different people, bro. We could have had two different mindsets, and he ain't said nothing else after that. But look, if people gonna clown you at your 9 to 5, Brody, oh, what the heck? Somebody taking my bad. If people gonna clown you at your 9 to 5, bro, don't even encourage them, gang, because a lot of people don't even know the purpose, because bro, it's so many people that got purposes of working 9 to 5s, and a lot of people don't know the reason why you working, bro. Like, it's a bunch of different life stories on why people are working. Some people can be working just to have it for fun money. Some people can just be working to pay the rent. It's something to do to my job. He says, he was with his grandma, and he said if he wasn't, working at Amazon or, trying to pay the bills, because he works 2 jobs, he said he would be homeless. So y'all don't never know what everyone's situation is, and y'all just can't be too quick to judge when y'all see somebody working 9 to 5, right? Like, a lot of people, especially being at Amazon, a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, you work at Amazon, you work in the warehouse. All right, look, basically where I'm at right now, it's like there ain't literally no jobs right now unless you go to a trade, and I was thinking about doing that, probably getting my CDL. But as of right now, since I don't have a vehicle or any type of thing like that, I can't make it out there to class every day. So right now I'm working at Amazon, to just stack up my money faster and all that, because Amazon down here is the only job that's paying okay, weekly, and every other job down here, it's like McDonald's or fast food, or that's really it, bro. Walmart, for real, like, there ain't literally no other jobs that's gonna pay you decent, weekly. And Amazon is easy for me. A lot of people are gonna bash you, like, oh, you work at Amazon, you work in a warehouse, your life's over. Hey, I don't care. A lot of people just think of it as a bad way. For sure, Amazon ain't a job I want to work out forever, but it's good, very for sure. It's just, it probably could get depressing, but it just depends on how you look at it. Like, some people go depressed, some people go to the work depressed because that's, they got stuck in that lifestyle. They wasn't following what they had to do when they was around, a younger age, and now they doing that for the rest of their life, or they just living off that. But like, if you young, bro, working a warehouse job ain't even that bad for real. It's just, when you go to work, just think about your goals. Like, think about money, think about how much money you can get from there. Just, like, as soon as you get there, bro, just do your job. Hey, even if you don't like a manager, hey, just listen to him, or just be like, keep it short with them. If they say what's up, just be like, hi, or just be like, what's up, gang? Just stay out the way, bro. Do your work. Hey, because it's definitely not easy, bro. Like, working a 12-hour shift, 11-hour shift, it ain't easy. It ain't for the weak. A lot of people can't do it. I was getting this one dude who was like, oh, this older man, he was like about 40. He was like, man, you worked 11-hour shift. He said, that's a baby shift. And I was like, all right. And he tried it yesterday. Couldn't do it. Kept crying. The video cut out, but, he kept on crying to the manager, just talking about, oh, I want to go home. I want to go home. Mind you, it's Prime Week, bro. Ain't none of that, gang. But I guess he had enough PTO. He went home. But see, you can't do that, bro. Or a lot of people my age, they gonna work the boring side and then be like, man, this side boring. Look, y'all have to realize that making money ain't always gonna be fun. I mean, some people might say it's gonna be fun, but look, if you coming up or just say you move away or something, bro, every job you work is probably gonna be boring at some point, you know. It just depends how your mindset is, and it just depends on what work you do, you know. Working on Amazon and stocking shelves, that stuff's gonna get boring, of course, but hey, you're not coming there to have fun, you coming there to make money, you know. And making money ain't supposed to be easy, because when you making money, you gotta stay there all day, you gotta take a risk, you gotta be without your family, you gotta be away from your girlfriend, boyfriend, no matter, your dogs, your pets, you know. So it's definitely not easy, you know. You sacrificing your time to work for these people's, you know, company, and you know, at the same time you sacrificing your time to make money. But look, that's good though, because a lot of people ain't gonna do that. A lot of people are gonna get bored, or they're just gonna get tired of working, you know, and they're gonna quit, and then boom, they're just gonna be stuck. So look, you always have to realize that making money ain't always gonna be easy, you know. It's gonna require you to stay down for a little bit, you know. You might have to be, like I say, bro, like if you just stay down for literally all your life, not all your life, like just 30 days, 60 days, 3 months, it don't matter, you know. Go to Walmart, get you a couple black tees, white tees, go get you some socks, some underwear, go get you some noodles, or if you don't like noodles, I don't know, but y'all could cook something, bro. Get y'all some, you know, some chicken or something, you know. Make some chicken and rice, it don't matter. It's y'all's personal preference, you know. That's what I like to eat personally when I'm on my, you know, when I'm grinding. I'm not DoorDashing, I'm not Ubering it, I'm not ordering out or anything like that, you know. Basically just make your own, y'all just gotta make y'all's own food at home. It's gonna save you a lot of money, you know, so y'all not eating out, DoorDashing out, you know. But look, like I say, bro, taking the risk is not easy, you know. It's definitely gonna require a lot. It's gonna take a lot of sacrifices to, you know, get what y'all want to get. Say y'all want to get this new car, say y'all want to get this new shirt, shoes, anything. Everything is gonna take a risk for y'all, and y'all have to be willing to take that risk and stay down and become a better person, you know. Saving money, look, saving money it could become easy for you too. You just have to fall in love with making money, you know. A lot of people can't really do that, bro. A lot of people just have to spend like every dollar they get, bro. But everyone has different mindsets at the end of the day. You can change people's mindsets, but I feel like people have to get lessons, or people have to get a life lesson at the end of the day for them to change their ways, you know. That was my example. You know, I got a welcome to reality when I was trying to get my car. I ended up blowing over $10,000 in the last 6 months. And, you know, I'll try to get a car with $1,000. And everyone turned me down. So that was my welcome to reality. You know, I was just like, dang, you know, I was wasting all this money on BS and I don't have nothing to show for it. So, hey, is if y'all are doing something, bruh, everything is gonna give y'all a life lesson. Some people might get theirs early, some people might get theirs late, but I feel like everything requires a life lesson, and it's gonna have to. It's gonna be your time to get your wake up call soon, bro. Look, like you can give advice to somebody, but it can only take them so far, you know. Some people might have to experience it for themselves to learn what you're talking about. You know, some people might watch a video and be like, man, what's this dude talking about? But say they haven't experienced what you experienced yet, so they don't know, or they don't know the feeling of blowing through money like that. So everything is just going to be a hard lesson learned, and you're just going to have to learn it for yourself to, you know, become the way you are now. But look, I do hope y'all appreciate this video, man. If y'all need anything else on my channel or anything like that, just let me know, man. But I appreciate y'all.